My name is Jonathan Crook. I'm the General Manager at the Peninsula in New York, which is part of the Peninsula Hotels and Hong Kong Shanghai Hotel Company, with the flagship hotel based in Hong Kong. We have 9 hotels globally, and within the United States, we have hotels in Beverly Hills, Chicago, and here in New York. We've actually seen a very dramatic increase, especially in the last 6 months. Year on year, we've seen an increase of 60%. So that's 600 room nights compared to just over 200 last year. And the city as a whole has also seen a dramatic increase over the last 2 or 3 years. So there's a real focus for us to continue to encourage Chinese visitors here to the hotel. The Chinese market is more and more important for our company, again with our heritage, and both on a corporate level out of Hong Kong and at a local basis in New York, we very much continue to develop that relationship. As the only luxury 5-star hotel with hotels in Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, we really go out and go on various marketing tours of a lot of the cities in mainland China to encourage visitors to not only visit our Asian hotels, but the American hotels as well. And at the same time, we advertise obviously through various media channels and magazines within the market. On a local basis, we actually have our Director of Marketing visits China 2 or 3 times a year and continues to develop those relationships with future, hopefully, guests or current guests and also various travel agents and people who can help encourage that new market to our hotel. Well, I think first and what's most fundamental about is our Asian roots. As I mentioned, we are part of Hong Kong Shanghai Hotel Company, and our flagship hotel is in Hong Kong. And with that and a heritage which now lasts back over 100 years to the 1850s, when the owning family, the Kadoorie family, came to Asia and first started hotels in Shanghai and then in Hong Kong. And of course, the Peninsula Hong Kong is 85 years. So with that, there's a real heritage and culture of Asian understanding and hospitality, which comes through all our hotels globally, and especially here into the United States and to New York. With our understanding of the Chinese visitors and again with our Asian heritage, we're very much focused of providing those touches which make a Chinese traveler feel comfortable, which is very important. They're coming to a very different world from what is back home. So when you arrive at our front door, you'll be straight away greeted by Mandarin-speaking staff. And throughout the hotel, as you stay with us, the front desk, the front door, the restaurants, the housekeeping staff, you'll always find Mandarin-speaking staff, and that's very key. Apart from that, when you enter your room, you'll be greeted with a Chinese tea amenity, so to make you feel comfortable. And then we have touches throughout, such as all our menus and collaterals translated into simplified Chinese, so that you can easily order the food requirements, and that includes our Chinese breakfast as well. At the same time, we provide Chinese newspapers for our guests, and also have an e-version through your iPad where you can actually access 12 different Chinese newspapers as well. So with those experiences, we want to really make sure that they feel comfortable when they're here in property. In speaking to guests who visit the Peninsula in New York, we found that as we've introduced more and more touches which really ensure their comfort whilst they're here, they've actually been very receptive and very pleased that at least we've gone out of the way to make sure that they feel at home when they're staying with us in the hotel before they venture out into New York. So it's very important, and all our 3 properties in the United States, in Beverly Hills and in Chicago, make sure they do the same standard as well. A lot of our staff members, obviously, both being with a Chinese heritage, and myself having lived there for 2.5 years, and several other colleagues who've come from Asia and working on the property, I believe that really helps us sort of become more culturally sensitive and understanding of every nation in the world. Doesn't matter where you are, from Europe or Middle East or China or Asia, there's certain sensitivities which make sure that we really provide that luxury experience and make them feel at home and comfortable when they're here. And I think my experiences in helping to work and develop and lead the team and understanding that is very important, and hopefully that is felt with our guests on a daily basis.